Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got the first down inside the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Hurts working in the pistol. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. McCarthy to the air on second down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? More from the Twin Cities in a moment. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On third down, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll run again. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
The tight end, Hawkinson, starts the motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the handoff, it's Shipley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On second down, it's Jones. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll put Addison in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Down the sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 53 yards. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down throw for Hurts. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's a second charge timeout in Minnesota, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Here's McCarthy. That is caught, and he will score again. Touchdown, Minnesota. His big game continues. His third touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll give it here to Shipley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle, in there for the sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. This one intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 21, Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Philadelphia.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. And in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Eagles 14.
Give to Barkley, running right, and he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here we go. Third and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this.
And he will score! Game on! Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Vikings 28, Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Redzone 3rd and 8.
handoff. Jones. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. You'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Reichert out now, following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Hurts now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here comes 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To the air again, Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.